Hello my beautiful Pisces and welcome to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and today I'm going to be doing a reading for you. I wanted to wish you a happy Valentine's Day. So I took out a few Valentine's decorations just to say this to you. Will you be my Valentine? Will you be my partner in love? And I mean this in the nicest way. In other words, let's take care of each other, okay? Love comes in many ways, spiritual, friendship, worldly, okay? We never have to be alone. This day never has to be a heartbreak for us, okay? So if you are feeling alone today, or maybe not up to it, because even when you're in a couple, sometimes it's just, it's just that kind of a thing. I want to be your Valentine. I want to be somebody who gives you a message of love and caring and warmth today, okay? So there you go. We're going to start and we're going to do a reading. I'm going to focus on the theme of love and what that means to Spirit and what they want to say to you today. It's not going to be a love reading for a partner. It's going to be a love reading for the collective, okay? So I'm going to clear that up right from the beginning. Lots of hugs, lots of love, warmth, happiness, not just love as in the great big love affair. The reasons I don't do any relationship readings is because I think that really and truly is at your human discretion, okay? When you meet somebody, you create an experience, and whatever way that ends or continues is you learning your own path in life, okay? Whether it is friend, whether it is a lover. And that's why I really don't put my feet in there, and Spirit's not going to guide you every move. You're here to experience your life, okay? You're not here to be told what to do. You're here to do it yourself. Again, this is what my readings are as well. I'm here to inspire, motivate you, Pisces, help you out with a little bit of guidance, but ultimately you make the choices. So I'm going to start with the red cards because they're red. They're red for the color that's most associated to Valentine's Day. Now, I post twice a day, Pisces. I'm going to be doing your weekly read later on, so please make sure to hit that subscribe notification bell. And no, I will not be focusing simply on love. I will be focusing on love for you, Pisces, that I have every single day. You don't need a special day for that. We do that every single day. All right. Yes. Okay. So they come out with the card of Yang. Number one, okay, you heard it, the yin, the yang. The yang is, the yin is usually the very peaceful energy, and we're going to be talking about the yang, and of course I mentioned love. They're going to talk about lust, and some people have a lot of, they confuse the two emotions. They're both very, they seem similar because they make you feel really good, at least at the beginning, but yang is about that fire. It's about that wand energy. It's about that, when you meet somebody and you get very passionate about them. And this is one of the greatest gifts. You'll be surprised, but this is one of the greatest gifts that they've given us when we come here, is to experience that kind of passion. It is one of the most feel-good passions that we have. And I can hear all the really religious people going, it's a sin. Please, I'm very spiritual, and I'm talking basically on human spirituality. It has no foundation in my life, could be in yours, but in my life, with any type of religion, okay? Everything that we have here is a gift, as a lesson, something to be learned, something we can move on with, okay? Regardless of good or bad, you will always remember passion, okay? So what does that mean to you? Spirit says it means that you had something to take away from that experience, okay? Either it's a wonderful memory, if it's something to rekindle your own passion inside of yourself, or make you feel wonderful and beautiful. When somebody is interested in you as well and shows passion or want and need of your physical body. It is something that is very ego-driven, but it's something that also makes us feel really good, you guys, okay? That means that at that point, there's a higher vibration going on, and that is what they really want you to hold on to, okay? The fact that you are desirable. Desire is a beautiful feeling, okay? To feel desire is for a moment feeling worthy and wanted, and they want you to feel worthy. You see how that kind of goes into it. When it spins the wrong way, though, it can turn negative. But we're just going to leave that there, and we're going to leave it like that yang energy, that palpable, very intense, desiring, attractive energy, okay? That fire energy, it's beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to take another card here. Birds of a feather. Okay. Okay, so the other message that I'm getting here from Spirit is that, hey, I'm learning a lot here too. I think it's the first time I've asked question about passion and love, and I'm getting answers here. Birds of a feather, they're saying it's also a way of bringing people or like-minded people to you. People that you can, maybe not like-minded, but I'm feeling like people that you will mesh with, okay, to find out your preferences, to help you move forward in knowing what you do want, what you don't want, okay? So imagine those first relationships. They're saying a lot of the times you don't really end up with your very first boyfriend in 3rd grade. But it's a very innocent, but still very loving and attractive energy, right? Because you go, I want him. Oh, I want him to be my boyfriend. That's a want. It's a desire, okay? Even if it is very innocent in nature. But then you find out that, I don't know, he picks his nose, and you don't like that. I'm talking about 3rd graders, right? Okay, so what happens with that is that it makes you see the difference between what kind of other human being. It helps you find your tribe, okay? Even in friendships, they're saying, because these first energies or all these first love relationships, they help you weed out how your energies merge to one another, and you find your birds of a feather. Isn't it fantastic? Wow, what a great reading so far. Completely, I never know what they're going to come out with. I never know what they're going to come out with, but they come out with wonderful stuff. Ah, you guys are great. You guys are great. You give me such great information on love and relationships and how it works out. Because sometimes in my life, when I've had really intense relationships, not that I've had a ton, but I mean, when you have those very passionate and they kind of fizzle out, and the person in the end is nobody I really wanted to be with, I always think to myself, how do I end up with these people? Okay? What's the point of this? Sorry, I got distracted. I'm looking at the cards. It said, first, I reach for joy and all else follows. Okay? Once you consciously identify your current state of emotion, it becomes easier for you to understand whether you're choosing thoughts that move you closer to your desired destination or farther from your desired destination. If you will make the improved feeling or emotion your real destination, then anything and everything that you want will quickly follow. So yeah, this is what I'm thinking, okay? You see how she's laying there, or he's laying there, picking and choosing what he wants, okay? So this is like a process of finding out what you like, what you don't like, what you're going to be living with, who you want to spend time with, okay? So great. I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. And this is when you finally make up your mind. Always be reaching for the feeling of relief that comes when you release a more resistant thought and replace it with a more allowing, better feeling thought. the stream of well-being is always flowing through you. And the more you allow it, the better you feel. The more you resist it, the worse you feel. Okay, so the thing that's coming through right now with them is that all of these things that you've been doing, okay, all your life, all your relationships, even your relationships, they have been, they have been, a way for you to find out what you like or you don't like, okay? So they're saying right away, stop beating yourself up for relationships that didn't work out in the past. This was all you trying to find out who's the yin to your yang. Oh, yin yang, yeah, okay? Just like when you come here, and a lot of you, and thank you, I want to thank you so much for the ones who say, oh, I love your readings, and I love your, and they always resonate. Thank you, I appreciate it. I don't expect them all to, but since we have this, I guess you could call it our very own relationship of yin and yang, that you take away what you need and go forward in your own life with it, okay? You found out from watching others, from looking at others, and you found your favorites. Oh, I like this reader, and I like this reader. And I get a lot from that reader or that reader. And that's exactly what you do in relationships, okay? We just do it a little more intensely. And when we're younger, as I said, you're younger. Sometimes we'll make a little more mistakes because we don't know what we're looking for. We don't even know why we're propelled to want to be in these relationships. But there's something that attracts us to it. As we get older, we start weeding out, going, yeah, I've tried that. I've tried that before, I don't like that. I've tried that before, I don't like that. You see? And sometimes you can go an entire life, you always learning as you go. So they're saying don't be too hard on yourself. Sometimes you're there for a season, a reason, okay? It's all part of your learning experience here. Kindness is important. Joy is important. They don't like the way we're not very kind to each other. Yeah, saying we kind of fell off the mark on that one, okay? Yeah. But, you know, hopefully that changes as we go along. I'm going to pull one of these after. We're going to start with the reading. I brought 2 decks of cards. I brought my Good Tarot. And this one, I don't know, I feel to both of them. It's kind of a weird thing. So I'm going to start and just, okay, I'm going to start with this one. I've been wanting to start with this one. This is the Enchanted Dreams, which are beautiful, beautiful deck of cards. Beautiful deck of cards. I haven't used these in a while. Oh, ooh. Okay, 3 of Air. We start right away with the 3 of Swords. Usually there's a heart going through, there's swords going through a heart. Okay, as I said before, Pisces, this is the truth of moving on, okay? Seeing the truth of things to move on, okay? These 3 birds in this picture, they all have little crowns. But to me right now, they look like a little bit like, you know those cartoons where you see the little cloud, the little black cloud on top of their heads. I know they're crowns, but I can't, all I keep hearing is they're little black clouds, okay? So we come here as babes. We don't really know our personalities, okay? Again, they're talking about this thing that we do with relationships when we're first here. It's to set those boundaries of finding out who we will mesh with, who we won't. It starts with our parents and friends and then lovers and etc. But it's all like building your tribe, finding your people, okay? Because there's definite people that come down here. They come for a time, for a season, for a reason, but they're here with you, okay? So I see her kind of hugging herself in pain. So, of course, like I said, I've got that right away as I started doing a Valentine's Day reading. I thought, ugh, some people are going to really hate this and they're going to want to click off. And you know what? They're saying they can feel, there's no reason for you to feel this way. Don't feel alone, okay? Don't hug yourself in pain. You're fine. You're fine. You're not alone. You're never alone. Like I told you, Spirit is with you. I'm here with you right now. I'm sending lots of love and warmth to you. All a big ball of great big sun, of yellow light, engulfing you in love and warmth, okay? You are fine. Everything that you're doing in your life, you're moving ahead to better yourself. The people that have come and gone have been there for a reason, for a lesson, and you have people who will support you. They'll come and go, okay? It's your decision. You have free will, okay? I think that we're going to be talking about removing some of those blocks, okay? With the Three of Air, I get very much that sensation of removing the blocks or those little clouds of doubt or uncertainty about relationships. Spirit wants you to feel very, they want you to take the yang approach, okay? That energy, that fire, and move forward. Don't do the yin where you will retract into yourself, because that's more the peaceful, avoiding energy if there is one. I'm hearing a lot of air travel right now, which is kind of weird. I mean, yeah. Another 3. Okay. By the way, this was number 44. We had number 25 for 7, and we had number 59 for 14. 1 plus 4 is 5. A lot of work with the 5 number. Okay. 3 of Fire, the 3 of Wands. Exactly. They want you to launch back into yourself, Pisces. Okay. They want you to launch back into your life. They don't want you to be feeling badly. Okay. They want you to move out of this bad feelings into the better feelings with the 3 of Fire. Contemplating the fire, contemplating the excitement of the launch, of going out there when we're finally able to like contact each other. And they want you to go in with an open heart, okay? All the work that you're doing, you're going to see the players for who they are, okay? You may even, I'm getting from Spirit, you may even scare some of them, okay? Because when our light shines very brightly, people with shallow and underhanded reasons for being, to kind of shy away from that. And I'll tell you why. They feel it. They feel the passion. They feel your love of life. And either they grow conscious or they just veer away from it because it's like they can't be touched by that light. It kind of, ooh, that burns. I need to move away, okay? So don't be so afraid. And it says here, I will reach for the best feeling thought I have access to. That's the important part. I want you to do that today. I want you to take your best feeling thought and grab on to it, okay? And let your love light shine, okay? I love this. I love this. You guys are great. You guys are wonderful. I think you guys are great. Okay, this one wanted to come flying out. Oh, look at that. Again with the 9 of Fire, okay? This is perseverance. Not only that, it's multiplying, okay? It's like she gave these stars a shake and more came out. I always love it. And out of it came like the dragonfly. Is that the dragon? Yeah, it looks like a dragonfly. Actually, it looks more like phoenixes or little firebirds. Whatever. There's a lot of fire energy. Look, and it's right under the yang. I love it. It's like coming out right underneath it. There is never coincidence in this. There's never coincidence. I'm going to go get my glasses because I can't see half the time. Very old Pisces here, you guys. But very old but willing to work. Okay, so you have the 9 of Fire and the Yang card. I love this combination together, you guys. I absolutely, let me see if it is. It's a dragonfly. They are dragonflies. I'm going to put it real close so you're going to see. You see it, right? Yeah, these are dragonflies. And they're beautiful, okay? Dragonflies. Letting you know that Spirit's got your back. They're with you. Your loved ones that have passed are with you. They're guiding you into this fire, okay? Sometimes we shy away from it. And they want us to persevere, okay? Because when you come into yourself, you are actually attracting like-minded people, okay? You're attracting fire to fire. You know? The flame. The flame. They're attracted to the flame. Be careful though. But Spirit is saying that you'll be able, if you go in with this mindset of just being love for love, you will see things for what they are. And they say you shouldn't be afraid. You shouldn't be afraid, okay? You should trust yourself, trust your inner knowing. Now that you know, if you've been watching my videos for a while, you know that you have a GPS system inside, okay? One that is tracking how you feel. And when you see a bad player coming in, you'll know. Your body, your everything inside of you will scream like, get the hell away from this person. And that's what you should do. You should always follow your own GPS, okay? It should tell you if you're going wrong, if you're going in the wrong direction. But they say don't extinguish the fire from fear. Not a good idea. Not a good idea, okay? You should live your best life all the time. Queen of Air, Queen of Sword. See, they're saying you have a strength of character and you have the wisdom of the owl, okay, with you. And you always have Spirit available to you to ask if you need anything, any help of any kind. They're here to help you, okay? They will guide you. All you have to do is, Spirit, I'm not sure about this situation, okay? And nothing stops you from sleeping on it, not sleeping with it. No, that was a bad joke, Jane. Okay, but I mean, you know what I mean, right? Just stay with it. Like, just ask yourself, take some time. Is this relationship what am I feeling about this? It's okay to ask yourself that question. It's okay not to always have the answer. It's okay to meditate. It's okay to ask for a sign. It's okay to sit on it. You know, we rush through everything. We go, oh, I love you. Let's sleep with you right away on the first date. Why? Sometimes we do this, and right after, immediately we know it was the worst thing we could have done, okay? And I'm talking for both genders, could be male or female, okay? Sometimes you start a relationship and you're not sure if it's physical or mental or emotional or spiritual. You should always know what these relationships should be before you walk into it, okay? I've had relationships in my past where the gentleman in question, because I am heterosexual, the gentleman in question have told me that it was purely physical. And you know, I may not have liked it very much to hear that, because I'm a very romantic person. Always saw, as a Pisces, a young Pisces, I always saw the next person I ever vetted to be my future husband, of course. You know, very Cinderella-ish in my life. But you know what? Looking back on it, I was very grateful that they were being honest, okay? Telling me that there was no chance and no... And even though I may have left thinking, well, I could have turned them, I knew that they had been honest and said no, there was no, you know, they wanted a physical relationship. So you have to take people at face value, and you have to ask them, it's okay to ask them their intentions, you know, and then gauge how you feel to their response. And if they're telling you that they want just a purely physical, you should also tell yourself, well, not in the intention of changing them, but mostly saying, am I ready to have just a physical relationship? And be honest with yourself. I was never really good at it, okay? And I'm not condemning anybody. I'm just saying that for me, it would have never been enough. It's to share myself with somebody, any part of myself. There has to be some kind of commitment, okay? A friendship. Relationship. A physical relationship is just it was always too selfish for me. It was not giving enough, because I could never give just a physical relationship. I gave more, regardless of if I thought, oh, I can do this. I couldn't. Okay, so know your limitations too, Pisces, okay? I didn't, you know... I'm sorry for rambling on, but, you know, it is what it is. You have the 10 of Earth here, so Spirit is saying that, you know, going off, there's tidbits here, there's tidbits of this reading that's going to bring you out of the sadness that you feel, maybe the sadness that you felt in relationships before, and launch you into a brand new way of thinking, okay? And it's going to bring you abundance and success in your future relationships, wherever that may be, friendship, lovers, anything, okay, any relationship. There is, by really seeing the truth with the Queen of Swords here, really seeing the truth of the matter, okay, and maybe being a little more, less in the clouds about it, but more, it's okay to be in the clouds, okay? Like I said, you can give yourself permission to be like all up there. That's all good. Just make sure that the person that you're with is all up there with you, okay? Don't be the only one in the clouds, okay? Even if you both come down out of the clouds at one point, even if it doesn't work out in the end, you'll always have that memory of both being in the clouds, okay? Find your person. Find the like-minded person, the one, the bird of a feather that will go up there with you, okay? If that's what you need. If you need somebody to just walk out in nature and feel that solid connection when you hold hands, that intense, solid, foundation, then find that person. Okay, that was for somebody, by the way, because I tend to talk from my experience, and I realize that not everybody wants that, grand Valentino love affair that I did as a child. Okay, the Six of Air. The Six of Air is about moving on. The Six of Swords. It's about getting on your ship and moving on to better things. Now they're talking about the end of relationships. And that's absolutely right, okay? With every relationship, you learn something new, okay? You should, and this is the part where they're saying there's so much animosity sometimes between people about relationships. And the thing is that there shouldn't be, because you learn something from everything, okay? You move on to different places, but you should always take the best parts of that lesson with you, okay? If the relationship you had with that person, there were some wonderful parts, okay? And then you take note of the parts that didn't suit, or the parts that didn't really work, okay? Because you're going to take that into your next relationship, okay? You're going to fly your ship into better shores, into, like, you see the light here coming through. Isn't that beautiful? Well, it's beautiful. Okay, so you're going to fly yourself off to a better, more beautiful direction. And you want to take all that knowledge with you. That's why you have such a big boat, okay? You take all those books of knowledge that you've accumulated from these relationships that you've had. Love, parent, friendship, relationship, whatever. Anything that's meant for love. You have the Ace of Water, and that's going to help you start again in those relationships, okay? It's going to help you begin again, so that you can have something renewable, something that you can work on. You're bringing something to the relationship, all your experiences from before. And, oh, Spirit is saying, don't bring the ones that, well, he did that to me or she did that to me. Not that stuff, okay? Own it. Go inside of yourself and tell that next relationship, well, I know that I prefer this to that. Okay, I know enough that I've had that and that wasn't for me. There's no need to bash or stuff. Just take it as the experience that it was, and make sure that the new partner knows that you are very well, you are good inside of yourself. You know what you want. You know where you want to be. Okay. All right, Pisces, let's keep going. I know I've been rambling here. Let's get more cards. Okay, Spirit, give me some. Oh, wow. Okay. Four of Water. Okay, so there's stagnation. Four of Water, the Four of Cups. This isn't stagnation. This is not making a choice right away, okay? Spirit also wants you to know that there's no reason for you to jump on every new thing that comes along. Okay, you can follow your gut, but sometimes we make decisions based on, oh, well, I should jump on that right away. I don't know if anybody else is going to come along right away. It's for the wrong reasons, okay? Follow your GPS again, inside of yourself. If you're going, I want to jump on that, but inside of yourself is going, Mayday, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't, okay? They want you to follow your GPS. Just because it's been a while, or maybe you're thinking, oh, this looks too good to be true. Why shouldn't I? Your internal clock, your inner alignment knows what it should be doing, okay? You have the Eight of Fire here. This is saying that once you do decide, okay, on what you want, no, this isn't saying that. It's saying that with the Eight of Fire, okay, it's because I got the 8 and the 10 of Fire that came out together. I'm going to talk about the 10 of Fire first, okay? Because I feel that this is, actually I'm going to talk about them both together. There you go. Thank you, Spirit. You know, I get confused. I like order. So when things come out together, I want to separate them. Okay, so with the 8 of Fire, it's something coming in fast, but with the 10 of Fire, it's burden. So, but in this case, with this card, I always get burning bridges, because she's burning papers, okay? She's burning them individually, okay? The fact that if you're talking with the Four of Water, if you take your time making decisions and not go into anything too fast with the Eight of Fire, which is what it means, swiftness, you know, really busy doing things. If you don't jump into something right away, you're not going to be busy burning bridges later. This is what they were trying to say. This was what I wasn't getting. Because for me, the Eight of Fire is a very positive card. But in this case, as you've noticed, my speed of language is accelerated today. And that's what I'm feeling. Okay, this is what they're saying. Because I kept going, why am I speaking so fast? Deep breath. The reason I'm speaking so fast is because we sometimes rush into things without really giving it enough thought, okay? We make decisions too swiftly. We rush into something and then we end up burning bridges. And they don't want you doing that. They want you to take more time, okay? Especially if it's not your first relationship. If it's your first one, I mean, you know. You got to learn at one point, okay? So they want you to be a little more adaptable, okay? And juggle things a little more, okay? Try to figure out, you know, is A better, B better, C better, whatever. It can be more than 2 decisions at this point. This is basically juggling your life, trying to figure out what you want and how you want it, okay? They want you to be discerning with your choices, especially if it's not your first time around. They want you to take the time to figure out what you want, okay? Because all of these experiences, as I said before, are teaching you exactly that, okay? Who do I want to be with? Who do I enjoy? Why do I enjoy this person's company? Why is it so important for me to hold that appointment with a person, you know, a friend? Why is one friend more important than the other? What are the qualities that really attract you to those people, okay? There's some very attractive things, the yang, that energy, that fire that attracts you to certain people, okay? For myself, this energy level is not it. My husband and I have a very chill energy level together, and we like it. We are the people who walk and hold hands, but we have a very a dated energy. We've been together for a very long time, but it's one that we enjoy thoroughly. And we can get it to the point of a yang if we want, but we like to keep it in the yin area, okay? We are definitely birds of a feather, okay? And we look for those good feeling moments rather than pick on the faults, okay? That's very important. I don't know. I hope that this has helped. I hope that it's a different kind of Valentine's Day message than just a simple, you know, you're going to find Mr. Right tomorrow. I really want you to work on yourselves, okay? You'll find Mr. Right. You'll find Mrs. Right. It's in the cards. It's in the cards. You've written it down whether or not you're going to find it. There's no use in just worrying about it. The best thing that you can do is figure out who you are and how your alignment pulls you to the right person or not, okay? And deciding who you want to be with. Do you want the adventure? Okay. Wonderful new experiences fill my life. There you go. This is the last message from Spirit, okay? So they invite you to absolutely go for those adventures, okay? But you see, there's sunshine in the background there, okay? Remember that, okay? There's no storms here. There's no snowstorms or rainstorms. So try to reach for that higher feeling, that good feeling, okay? And try to hold on to it. And once that period of passion is past, or lust, see, try to get past that as quickly as you can, not to make it die, is what I'm saying. I mean, to get past that lustful moment where you get blinded by everything and just, are attracted to somebody. Try to find the attractive things, the things that will sustain you in a relationship with that person. Okay, the qualities that you like, the things that resound back to yourself, okay, that resonate, okay, back with you, okay, so that you can hold that momentum of love. I feel like I've been all over the place, Pisces, today, but I mean the best. I mean, Spirit means the best. Their energy was a little bit excited. I think they were excited to do a love reading that was quite different than the usual, and I hope I did them justice, and I hope that you got the message and understood. I hope that you're having a wonderful day, and like I said tonight I'm going to do your weekly tarot. So I do twice a day, every day. They're timeless, they're in a playlist, so if you want to watch any more, it really supports my channel. Please comment, let me know what you think about this reading. Be kind, okay? And I'm sending lots of love, lots of light, and lots of blessings to you. Please stay safe and have a wonderful rest of day. I will see you later this evening. Take care, Pisces.